Story Kids Rise.
Hansel and Gretel fairy tales at Story Kids Rise. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled amidst lush green forests, lived two siblings named Hansel and Gretel. They were as different as night and day, yet their bond was as strong as the roots of the ancient trees that surrounded their village. However, their lives took a sorrowful turn when their father remarried to a cruel woman after their mother's passing. The stepmother's heart was as cold as ice, and she cared little for the well-being of Hansel and Gretel. One fateful day, their stepmother, unable to bear the burden of feeding them, decided to abandon Hansel and Gretel in the heart of the dark forest. With heavy hearts and tearful eyes, the siblings found themselves lost in the labyrinth of trees, their stomachs growling with hunger. As they wandered deeper into the woods, their hunger grew stronger, and their little legs grew weary. Just when all hope seemed lost, they stumbled upon a clearing where stood the most wondrous sight they had ever seen, a cottage made entirely of gingerbread and candy. Hansel and Gretel's eyes widened with wonder and delight, and without a second thought, they began nibbling on the delicious walls of the cottage. Little did they know, the cottage belonged to a wicked witch, who lured children with her sweet abode, only to devour them. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and out stepped the witch, her eyes gleaming with hunger. But Hansel and Gretel were quick-witted and cunning. They pleaded with the witch, promising to be her helpers if she spared their lives. However, the witch's intentions were sinister, and she locked Hansel in a cage, intending to fatten him up before feasting on him. But Gretel, brave and resourceful, concocted a plan to outsmart the witch. With courage in her heart, Gretel pushed the witch into her own fiery oven, where she met her fiery demise. With the witch defeated and their freedom reclaimed, Hansel and Gretel returned home to their loving father, vowing never to forget the lesson they had learned. From that day forth, they cherished every morsel of food on their plates, grateful for the blessings life bestowed upon them. And though their journey through the forest was fraught with peril, it taught them the invaluable lesson of gratitude, a lesson they would carry with them for the rest of their days. So, dear children, remember the tale of Hansel and Gretel, and be grateful for the food on your plates, for not all are as fortunate as you. And should you ever find yourself lost in the forest of life, let gratitude be your guiding light, leading you safely home. Moral: this story will teach your kids how fortunate they are to have food on their plates. It will help them be grateful in life. Hansel and Gretel Fairy Tales at Story Kids Rise. Kids, please like, share, and subscribe to this video.
Story Kids Rise.